From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Lacey, we're all fired up for this big weekend. Going to be another warm one or a little, not as bad?
Just not as hot. It's so you're not going to walk outside and be like, whoa, it feels amazing out here. We're just not that time of year, but it isn't going to be as oppressive, okay?
You're not going to pass out immediately.
Exactly. It doesn't just hit you in the face. It just kind of stair steps into you. All right, today the heat dome is relaxing, and that's what's going to impact your big weekend and into the 4th of July holiday. The heat dome was right over the southern plains. It's now off towards the southeast. We still have a southwest wind, but as far as big temperatures today, we're not seeing those triple-digit readings widespread. And in fact, rain chances are coming back, which will help cool us off. Now, we do have a low severe risk. I'll talk about that in a minute. But as far as the daylight hours today, we're dry. So around midnight, rain chances in the metro bump up. Highest between about midnight, 6 a.m. Then those chances taper off. Not locked in that the metro sees rain. It's a 60% chance. I don't think everyone gets rain this evening and tonight. And then tomorrow afternoon, we may have additional showers and storms billow up. It's a 30% chance for your Saturday. More on the timing statewide in just a minute. Now that the heat dome is back further to the east, look at the rain going on in the panhandle. That storm track on the outer rim of the heat dome now includes portions of Oklahoma. Showers all the way from Beaver to Hooker to Guyman, back out to Kenton and into New Mexico. This will spread into the west and northwest later today. 75 degrees is our current temp. Clear skies on our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. We're in the upper 70s, low 80s. Fairview, you're at 80 degrees for your Friday. 77. Whoa, I just got my foot stuck in this mat that you can't see. All is well. All right, 82 degrees in Tulsa, 77 in McAllister, 77 in Ardmore. South winds are anywhere from 5 to 15, some gusts to 20. And through the day, we do warm back up into the mid, some upper 90s. Heat index will be a few degrees warmer than the air temp, so still hot. We will see increasing cloud cover into the afternoon and evening, and a southwest wind that continues. Highs in the mid, upper 90s across the region. 97 Tulsa, 98 Alva, 95 in Clinton, but instead of 100, 110, that's not in the forecast. In fact, rain chances start to go up. They'll stay high in the panhandle. And in far western Oklahoma, we may have a few additional storms billow up, 40% chance. And any storm between 5 and 10 could produce up to quarter-size hail, up to 65-mile-an-hour winds, so low-end severe or pulse severe will be possible today. And our weekend rainmaker, it is coming in from the west. So not only is the heat dome moving in, but we've got a nice storm approaching. Southwesterly flow of the jet stream ramping up, so we'll have enough energy overhead that if storms can flare up tomorrow, they could produce additional wind and hail concerns. And here's future next gen. So statewide, 5 o'clock, here comes the cloud cover. Showers out in the west and in the panhandle. A few of these storms could produce some wind, some hail. We'll watch for that. David Payne will have the trackers out today, bringing you updates. And then overnight tonight, again, a few rumbles of thunder, and these storms will likely be pretty noisy. Some intense lightning, hail, wind possible. There's not a tornado risk overnight tonight. You notice it's scattered about, so not everyone gets in on the rain. Tomorrow afternoon, a few thunderstorms, and as the cold front presses in and kind of strolls down to the south, any storm along that could also crank up its heels a little bit. So we'll have to monitor those. Tonight, it's a 60% chance in the west, in the northwest, and that cold front presses on through as it does. Some small hail, gusty winds overnight tonight. Overall severe risk, very low. Temps in the 60s behind the cold front, 70s, 80s. Again, it's a not as hot front. It's not extreme, but it does cool us back down. 80s and 90s for your Saturday with off and on cloud cover. So if you're heading out to Tinker tomorrow, there is a 30% chance of afternoon showers. Most locations will be dry. The higher chance is going to be down to the south along that boundary. We'll just have to see how far to the south that cold front presses, where exactly it sets up. And that would be the area with the most we call convergence to give us a few additional storms. And anyone in that zone in yellow could have quarter-size hail and 65-mile-per-hour winds. Sunday looks mostly dry, a chance of rain in the morning, may have storms along the stalled boundary in the south with highs back in the 90s. Again, best chance of rain southeast in the morning on Sunday. Monday, 20% chance of storms, and for the 4th of July on Tuesday, 93. We got another weak cold front moves in at the end of the week, knocks us back to the upper 80s. Back to you guys.